During the 2025 Ontario election campaign, as Premier Doug Ford stared down U.S. President Donald Trump, the progressive conservative politician flew on private aircraft for trips to the United States. Shortly after Ford won his third term, the penchant for private travel took off. Ford's expenses, disclosed to the Ontario legislature, show his office chartered small jets on 5 separate trips, costing the Ontario taxpayer more than $140,000, an expense the Premier suggested is justified.
By the time you leave, you wait in line, spend about 7 hours your whole day. If you think that's productive as a leader of the 19th largest economy in the entire world, $1.3 trillion, if you think that's efficient, well, we're going to disagree.
Between March and July of 2025, Ford racked up thousands in private travel. There was a trip to Alberta to meet with Danielle Smith. That cost nearly $53,000 in chartered flights. Ford flew to Boston to meet with American governors, costing Ontarians $20,000 for private trips. And one trip to Ottawa to meet with the Prime Minister cost taxpayers $17,000 to fly private.
The Premier has gotten a taste of the good life, clearly. And let me tell you, there are no shortage also of commercial flights to Ottawa or trains from Toronto. It's not like we're flying out of nowhere. We're flying out of Toronto most of the time. So the Premier has no excuse for this.
The chartered flights also appear to have convinced the Premier to purchase a $28.9 million jet for his official travel. After selling off that plane under controversy, the Premier says he has no plans to change course again.
Let's just remind the public, there's no Premier in the history of this province taking more commercial flights than I have, and I'm going to continue to charter when needed.
Critics say it's a departure from the Premier's infamous penny-pinching brand. When the Premier was first elected in 2018, he promised to remain grounded. And true to his word, in 2018, he only took one flight. Since then, though, Ford has been increasingly using commercial planes to get around the province and into the United States. It was only in 2025 that the Premier started relying on private aircraft. And now it appears Ford will continue to rely on chartered flights to get around. At Queen's Park, Colin DeMello, Global News.